Alrighty, hey guys, so we're back with another video. You know the drill. Another figure review for the week. And this time it's going to be on Onyx Prime, one of the 13. Which by now I have 10 of the 13. I just need Amalgamus Prime, Nexus Prime, who I saw the leaked images of, and I'm like, ooh, that's kind of rough. And then finally Liege Maximo, and then I have all 13. Here's the back of the box. Robot mode. Centaur mode. I think. Is it just me or is the head different? Oh, okay, I think I get it. And then beast mode. Oh yeah, no, the head is indeed different because you can do something about that, I think. At least it looks like you should be able to. Yeah, there's a hinge. But enough about that. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. But yeah, I've had this figure for a good while now, and I still don't understand it. However, what I do understand is this thing is badass. Besides on my copy, you got they're fine, they're smooth, but sometimes they get a little loose for my liking. But pretty much we have Onyx Prime, the kind of like the beast former type. I think he's the only one, unless I reviewed one a while back and I'm just drawing a blank because I am dumb like that. But yeah, solid figure, pretty much. Well, yeah, no, it's a solid figure. I like everything about it. So, as long as I had it, hands are a little funky, but that's just because of the design, how they're supposed to work. You know, all that fun jazz and whatnot. I might sound a little tired, and that's because I am. Though that's always the state of being for me. I am always tired. But yeah, look at all the animal like detailing, all different. Like this dude is a beast. Like it's supposed to show. Even a little bit of the back kibble being the head for the alt mode, or for the beast mode. The wings, the spear. Kind of see his logo on there, right there. The tail and everything, the way the legs work. It's got those not chicken legs, but like definitely like bestial, like hoven or whatever the term is. But yeah, you can kind of tell right off the bat with the way I have him posed. His articulation is pretty solid. So let's start with the head. You get it on a ball joint, like so. That's transformation, but you can do that. Arms can go a full 360. Granted, I get that out of the way. We got shoulders going on that far. Get bicep rotation if I don't slide it off the peg. That's the first that's happened. Probably just on loose on this guy. Let me just let me fix this really quick off screen. Oh no! All right, we got it fixed. But yeah, it's also got hand rotation. Hands can open up like that. Open up the crotch skirt. You got waist rotation. You got the legs kicking back or kicking forward that far. Back yay far. The knees bend at 2 joints, like so. And you got ankle tilt for days. But yeah, oh yeah, also got that swivel, all that fun jazz. And let's get him up for some size comparisons because he's a big boy. Oh yeah, and I forgot the wings. You can articulate them, move them, do whatever you need to do. Yes, I am indeed the tired. Let's do some size comparisons really quick. Well, okay, I said that in plural, but really it's only one. Yeah, this dude is huge. He's just massive. With this point on, Yawn City. Okay, we're good. We're here. We're gonna do a little bit of quick transformation work just to get him in his centaur mode. I'm calling it the centaur mode. I don't know what it's called. Alright, I just had to remove his weapon. So what you're gonna kind of want to do here is lift these up, move these forward as much as you can. I can get them to do that decently. You can move these back down. You can lift up his crotch plates. BRB. Okay, we're good. We're back. And then what you're gonna want to do next is just, in a way, I like to move the arms up, bring the legs up a bit, like so. You can fold these in as well. You have a nice little confirming click, and then you kind of just want to bring this up because you're going to do something a little crazy, which is using that bit of articulation like so. And then you're going to want to turn the front legs at this joint, and then you're going to just move these forward like so. We'll adjust these last. Then you do this way, adjust there. There we go. Just like that. You can get a good idea on how this is gonna work. Because these are like horse legs. You can make it his little centaur form. Gonna put this down if you really want to. Like so. Then you could just bring the arms back. Like so. And then there you go. We'll adjust these accordingly, but you can really just make them like that. And then you got something to work with for the alt mode. Well, it's not really an alt mode. It's more of just a little thing for him to do. You can also unplug this if you want to do it for a little gimmick that we'll show later. And yeah, the wings and bot mode are supposed to be like this, and then you can flare them out like so for this mode and potentially even beast mode if I remember correctly. But yeah, pretty much you get something to this effect. It's a little wonky in terms of like what to do, but it's pretty hype that you can do it at all. And it's a unique look for him. I'm just not a fan of the joints being exposed, but what else can you do? It's not like it's really gonna hurt, to be perfectly honest. I took the tail off because we're gonna need that for something a little bit though. And yeah, here we have him in centaur mode. Right. Yeah, we have him in centaur mode. I forgot to do a little thing. Something at least per the box you can do. There we go. Get like a little battle mask thing going on. I like that. I like that whole Megazord. It's got that whole Megazord effect though. But we're here. Here we have Onyx Prime in his little centaur mode. I say little, but this guy has quite the shelf presence, which is a little nuts to think about. But yeah. It looks sick in this form. I kind of like this one the best. It's a really unique take. You're not going to see anything else like this in your shelf, in your collection. Hands still work the same. That's good. You could do a little something with this. This comes detached out of the box, but it usually is just pegged in to his ass crack right there. But for the sake of this mode, we're going to do a little something fun. I'm just going to kind of split it open. And then you have a bow. A bow that he can hold pretty decently well. That he can hold pretty decently well in either hand. All depends on what you want to do. Give me a moment. Okay, we're back. Well, you can do a little something with this guy. With this bow. You see on his hands, the way they're formatted is that there's a slot. There's a little slot on there. You can take a tab that's right here on the bow and just put it on. Like so. And now it'll plug in, no issue. You can hold it out all the way like this if you want. And another thing that you can do is where the little spear comes in handy. Pretty much, you see these two big tabs. Those go into the slot found right here. And you can just, I'm gonna just adjust these like that, and then just plug it in this way. There we go. And what I'm not gonna try to make him hold it correctly, but you kind of get the idea. It's supposed to be like a giant bow and arrow, but this looks so funny, just him holding it straight out like a gun. I'm like, pow. This is the definition of how archery was invented. Man, I want to stab this dude, but he's all the way over there. Just fire the blade. Or something ridiculous like that. That's kind of nuts. Like in the box, they have him like all posed up and whatnot, being like, you know what? You know what? I'm not even going to bother. It's going to look ridiculous holding it like that. Let me just show you what the box displays it with. Pretty much, it's that. That looks so sick, but it requires too much effort out of me, and I'm in tired mode right now. So we're going to get to this. This looks cool. And per the instructions, just like a bonus mode, but it's just a really adjustment. If you don't want the extra like set of legs, you just want the 4 instead to be more proper griffin or whatever the fuck he's supposed to be. But yeah, let's get to it. A little undone before we do go into transformation. Bend the knees like that. I forgot because I am tired. Yeah, you're supposed to bend them as much as you can. I've been able to really only get it to be this way. Oh, okay. They click further. Cool. Okay, I didn't know they could click further. I just knew that you had to get them into some kind of positioning. Did not know it had to be like that. Also, yeah, I completely forgot. That's it. That's articulation for you, but yeah, I completely forgot about that. That's my bad. Nothing else changes about it, though. For now, let's get into beast mode, like we said originally. Alrighty, and here we have the beast mode, and I'm gonna be real with you. What the hell is this thing supposed to be? I had to check the TF wiki for this. It's called the hippogriff, or something, hippogriff, or dragon griff, or, well, I don't know what to call it. This mode is funky, but it's funky fresh, and I like it. Even though, I'm gonna be real, what the fuck am I even looking at? He can fly, he's got wings, and big dragon head, teeth going like roar. I haven't touched on articulation on the other one, huh? It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a difference. It's the same thing with arms, these legs. New thing really is just the head is on a ball joint. And jaw opens and closes. How the hell do you describe what I'm looking at? I think that's gonna be the title of the thumbnail. It's either what am I looking at or funky but fresh. What am I even looking at? I'll do a size comparison, but I really don't know what I'm looking at. I really don't know. I'm just gonna pull a figure comparison or something. I don't know what to even do. You know what? I'm gonna just cop out and throw AOE Prime Truck. It's something. It is something, alright? What am I even looking at? It looks sick. Just what the hell am I looking at? I don't even know where the weapon's supposed to go. I don't know where the weapon goes. The instructions don't tell me shit. Here's another size comparison. And I will say nothing more. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna... Let me check the instructions, because I just forget. There's one more configuration for this mode specifically. But I think that's just to really get rid of the middle legs. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what's up. I'm pretty sure it's just to get rid of the hind legs. And just where the middle legs, these ones where they end up going is back here. It's something like that. And you can get a whole different mode, I guess. Let me pull out the instructions. Basically, I'm just going to show it on the screen because I'm not going to bother, to be perfectly honest. It's just this. I mean, sure, it looks cleaner, sorta, but then you're just kind of putting the arms back. Yeah, and it just takes a wider stance. You know what? Screw it. I think I'll just do it for the hell of it. I'll just do it. Let me move Godzilla out of the way. Well, basically, you just spread the arms out. I'm not gonna do it in the exact order they tell you to. Good luck. You gotta really rotate it at that particular joint. At least I think. Yeah, just gotta do it like that. Because you ultimately want it to go over. And then just like that. Ultimately, that's what you're gonna want to do. This thing is so convoluted though. And, well, it does look nice. I'll give it that. It does look a little bit nicer. Yeah, it's just the same deal on the other side. Just gonna make sure you turn this. Sometimes it doesn't like that. Sometimes it does not like being turned around. There you go. Do it like that. Then get the legs around, like so. There's something to that effect, pretty much. It does really add the bulk. It does make it more bulky, though. That I will happily admit. Then, yeah. It gets something to that effect. And, well, I mean, I guess now it looks more like an appropriate griffin dragon thing. I don't know how to really explain it, but there's that. Kind of looks like it. Head's looking down. No, let me just fix that. I don't know what it's like without untabbing it. Yeah, it's close enough. It's close enough. I'll roll with it. Yeah, you know what? I'll roll with it. This looks a lot better than with the extra leg. It looks a lot more aggressive and it's fitting too. Yeah. I can definitely see this guy square up against Godzilla. That is an image and a half. That is an image and a also something I learned. I think the storage mode is just this. I think the storage mode is just that. I'm gonna assume that's correct. I'm just gonna take a quick glance at the instructions. No. Okay, cool. Because at weapon storage, I genuinely got confused. I'm like, you know what? Let me look at the instructions. See if that works out. And yeah, I did just take the staff apart, put it together like this, and there you go. You got something. I mean, if you want to store it like that, be a psychopath, sure. It works. It works. How can you tell I'm tired? I don't know at this point. I haven't even decided what music I'm gonna use, but it's something like that. You can store it like that if you're a psychopath. I just dropped the instructions. You can store it like this if you're less of a psychopath. But yeah. It looks too ridiculous like that. I might make the thumbnail be this versus Godzilla. I don't know. It looks sick. Looks sick like that. Rawr. I wish the Beast Mode head was Blast Effect compatible though, like the Beast Wars or like Transformers Kingdom Megatron from Beast Wars. So I put a little port in here. It's like you can breathe fire or whatnot. I thoroughly don't know what else to say at this point. This figure is funky. It's left me confused. But it's funky fresh. That's the biggest compliment I can give it. I am not ready for Amalgamus Prime because just by looking at that dude is a whole other beast. And I thought this guy was confusing. Rah. Yeah. I think I'm going to end it here. I want to go take a nap. I am tired. But I hope you all enjoyed me rambling, being confused about this guy. And, yeah. What else do I say about this guy? He looks sick. I'm just so lost at what it was trying to do. I'm just so lost. The journey was interesting. And I have no regrets for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube jargon, whatever. I'm starting to slur my words a little bit. I'm Uh, Alright, next video won't be a normal figure review. It'll be in a whole unboxing segment and first impressions. You'll see what the character is. Bye bye. Oh man, I'm gonna go nap.